OCC Cosmetics.
Hey you guys, hey everyone at Makeup Talk, from all of us at OCC at the Makeup Show New York.
Okay, David, what made you want to start this company for airbrush makeup?
I've been doing makeup for 15 years, and in 2002 I lost a job for a big advertising campaign for Fuji, the film stock company. The reason was because I didn't airbrush. This was way back in 2002 where almost nobody was. The reason that Fuji wanted artists to airbrush, we were told, is because it cuts down on their retouching time. So I knew there had to be a real science behind it, and from that point on I was just sort of obsessed with the idea.
So how do you come up with the formulas for your makeup?
Well, prior to starting my own company, I worked for a bunch of other artist lines, and I worked in product development for some of them as well. And what I would consult on is developing colors alongside a cosmetic chemist. So they would bring me in to consult on the shades to develop, and then the cosmetic chemist did the rest. So from that point forward, it just sort of became my ambition to eventually do it for myself.
Now, are your foundations water-based?
They are, yeah.
Okay.
And they happen to be excellent. Back when I was airbrushing, airbrush makeup by and large was either alcohol-based or silicone-based.
Right.
Yeah. A lot of people had sort of given up on water-based because for some reason they were all very dry.
Right.
Only the cosmetic industry can take water and make it look dry.
Right.
So, we of course wondered why that was, and it turned out that most of the companies who did it were simply just adding a lot of mattifying ingredients to the formula. What we did was really simple. Instead of adding things to it, it was what we took out of it, and we took out the oil. So by producing 100% oil-free water-based airbrush foundations, we created that perfect finish that's not too dry, not too dewy, just that natural finish right in between.
Now, what's the hype about this lip tar? I always hear people talking about lip tar.
Lip tar is like our runaway train. Prior to the launch, I think most people knew us as being an airbrush line. Now people come up and they say, oh, you do airbrush too? It's really funny how much it's changed our business. Lip tar is a great product. It's a super, super concentrated lipstick formula in a gloss tube. So even though the delivery system looks like gloss, it does dry down to a matte finish. Less matte and more satin, like a good rich lipstick feels on the lips, but not glossy at all, just that perfect satin lipstick finish. So I think it's the convenience of the application, and of course the color range is really what people love.
And what made you want to become a makeup artist anyways?
I've been obsessed with makeup ever since I was a kid. When I was in grammar school, all my Halloween costumes were always makeup-centric. I would either, Dracula or Frankenstein. When I went into high school, I wanted to be involved in theater. I was too shy, believe it or not, back then, to get on stage and talk in front of people. So I went backstage, and they put me on makeup.
Behind the scenes.
Not sure why, but as it turned out, it was
it was your calling.
And I've been in love with it ever since.
Now, what kind of advice would you give to an aspiring makeup artist?
I would say get out there and paint as many faces as possible. Makeup school is great if you are looking to learn about special effects. If beauty makeup is what you're interested in, go find a job at a cosmetic counter. You're never going to get a better training ground than that. You'll see people of all different backgrounds, ethnicities, ages. You will see people who want a very heavy makeup look. You will see people who want very natural makeup looks. And it's basically like you get paid to practice. I would say, make sure you know a thing or two about it. Get some good books. Watch some of the great, tutorials that you see on YouTube. And try to educate yourself a little bit first, because you need a skill set to bring to the equation. But, if you're passionate about it and you have the basic foundation for it, most companies will pay you to go get trained. Learn how to do it even better. So it's just, you end up getting on-the-job practice, and you get a lot of free makeup too.
Gotta love that.
I know you makeup talk lovers must be all about the free makeup.
Yes, we are.
When you get a job behind the counter, most of the lines give you the entire line. So that you can be really excited about it and convey excitement to the customers. If you work in department stores, some of the other lines will also give you product, so that you'll promote their products as well. So it really is the best thing you can do. And from there, test. Go do photo shoots, find local photographers, find people who are also just starting out. Established photographers probably aren't going to want to work with, an amateur makeup artist, but there is someone out there who's probably just as good at photography as you are makeup, who wants to have a beautiful image. So network, go on sites like Makeup Talk, find sites like Model and some of the other, and find people who are also looking to, grow their portfolios. And,
Awesome advice.
Yeah.
I just have one more question.
Yeah.
I know that some people, different companies have different techniques as to airbrush. Some people go in the circular motion and sweeping back and forth.
Yep.
What is OCC's
OCC
technique?
wants you to do whatever feels comfortable.
Right.
So
That's what I believe.
People are so specific.
Yep.
At the end of the day, it's makeup artistry and not makeup science.
Yep.
It's what feels comfortable to you. When you go to shows like the makeup show, any of the other great trade shows, that you have access to, take in a little bit of what every instructor says and turn that into your own technique. There's no one person out there who has exactly the right thing. In terms of the movement that you see, that's really important because you want to keep the product from building up in any one area. You want to
and getting wet spots.
Exactly. You want to slowly and gradually build up that coverage. How you do it is really what feels comfortable to you. Not, if moving in Z, feels strange to you, it's going to inhibit you. It's going to not do the best makeup application you can. So it's got to be what feels comfortable to you.
Yeah, I recently took a makeup. I already was certified in airbrush. We both got certified. But then I took another class because I wanted to learn some more extensive things like contouring and stuff like that.
Right.
And they were just so focused on the way to do it, like the actual airbrush technique, that they weren't even trying to teach me the other things. They were pushing their way to do it and saying the other ways are not good on high def, and really trying to make me feel bad that I was doing it wrong.
It's really strange how so many makeup schools and makeup, educational seminars, whatever that you go to, they take a really strict, approach to it. It needs to be more like art school.
Yeah.
It needs to be more
Let people be free.
Figure out what the foundation is, figure out how other artists work, and then find your own style.
Yeah.
That said, of course, it doesn't mean that, turning the compressor all the way up to a 60
Right.
down is your personal style. There are a couple rules in there, but, after learning them, it's all your technique.
Now, do you sell airbrush machines as well?
We do, yeah.
You do?
Right now we're working with Iwata and
they're awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
Two leading brands in the industry. We could pay to have our name put on a compressor.
Right.
To me, I'd rather put the money into the makeup, best makeup product out there, and then just sell what the industry already knows are the best compressors.
So you would definitely suggest to any aspiring airbrush artist that they definitely should get a machine that has the PSI control on there.
Absolutely, yeah, that's super important. All about the whole benefit to airbrush is the precise control of air, because it's like the way different brush densities apply the same makeup differently. Being able to control the PSI changes the density of the way the product applies on the skin.
Right.
So if you need a heavy foundation application for someone who has not the best skin in the world, you're going to want to be able to turn that pressure up a little bit higher than you would, say, to do a very natural blush color. So all those products out there that are more targeted for consumers typically deliver one consistent level of pressure. And that's fine for the at-home user who's applying her makeup all day, but for a professional, you really need the ability to adjust it and work with it.
And what is one thing with airbrush makeup that, one product you can't live without, or one thing that just really makes the face look flawless and perfect?
My absolute favorite color in the range is a highlighter that we make.
Okay.
We call it Chris, after Daryl Hannah's character in Blade Runner.
Okay.
In that movie, you see her airbrushing herself.
Right.
I saw that when I was a kid, and it stuck with me. It's just a sheer natural highlight. Looks really mauvey in the bottle. Looks almost like a.
You want to swatch it a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like an illuminator.
Yeah. And it looks great on absolutely every skin tone.
Yeah,
from
swatch
the
it on
lightest
hers
to the
too.
darkest.
Oh, I love that.
And it gives you just a natural highlight without color. So if you want,
I love that.
That is
look
gorgeous.
At that.
Skin.
Oh, to highlight your cheekbones.
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
That gives you such a nice, healthy, beautiful, dewy glow.
So that on any skin tone, right
Oh, I like the
cheeks,
feel
down the
of
center of the face. It's rare that I do makeup without a little bit of somewhere in the equation.
Well, thank you so much, David. You are awesome. You gave us so much information. Makeup Talk totally appreciates you so much, and we wish you the best with your company.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Again, you got it.